Yeah, ow, hello. My wrist still hurts. Even though I haven't been working for the last couple of days. Woo. Which means I have been able to rest my wrist mostly. I mean, I've been doing bits and pieces. This is one of 4 bags of recycling. And I think the other ones are a little bit heavier. So there's that. But yeah, spoke to the folks at my agency and said, what's going on? Well, actually, I kind of know what's going on, but like confirming an upcoming contract that I am on the list for that contract. And they said, yeah, of course. Just need to confirm the details, which, given the fact it's like mid-October and the this is like the Wine Society, basically they need to start getting their gift boxes and pre-orders and everything in for their Christmas and New Year's orders. Yeah, kind of curious that it hasn't happened already. So anyway, there's that. No interviews, but I have applied for about a dozen jobs today. So wish me luck. And tied up a little bit in the living room here. Got some, just hence the recycling and some stuff to charity and then some other rubbish. So trying to keep it productive. It's probably not as brilliantly productive as I'd like. I did find all of these though. These are all our 3D and IMAX glasses. Now the 3D, the Roadie 3D, we do have to pay for when we go to cinema. I think I've got another pair in my coat pocket as well. There's another one. So yeah, the IMAX ones, we do actually get other copies of. Like they give us new ones when we go in. But the Roadie 3D, we still have to pay, I think, £1. So we thought we'll keep those, reuse them. Although these ones are a bit grubby. Trouble is wearing them over real glasses as well. It's a bit of a pain. So I have to. Nope, that one's actually scratched. So even as a sort of jokey prop one, it's not. So no good. So that one can go. Ugh. And this one. I always end up like spend half the time wiping them off and then missing some of the action. I can't actually see in 3D very well. We tend to just go to certain 3D screenings because they're the screenings that are on. IMAX 3D is a little bit better because at least you've got the spectacle of being a whole... How's that one? What do you think? Is that me? Of it being the whole big big screen, like the big screen. To be fair, the Minions so far is the only freaking Minions, right? Is the only 3D movie where I've actually gone, ooh! So yeah, I do kind of wish we'd seen Man and the Wasp in 3D, because I think as I said in the review, way down there, as I said in the review though, that there are parts in it, especially like the kitchen fight, where you can see, oh, actually that probably does look quite good in 3D. That would probably look really neat. But you know, it is what it is. We didn't we didn't see it in 3D, and don't really regret it. Like I said, I have trouble seeing in 3D, and it's not just me. Excuse me. There are a lot of people that do have trouble seeing in 3D, and I think in my case it might be to do with my prescription. Adam says it's fine, that he can see quite a good 3D sometimes, but doesn't really work for me, which is a bit of a shame, but still something I'm, you know, happy to go with. So yeah. So today's been quiet. Well, like I said, I've been trying to do some bits and pieces. I've been trying to download some more stuff onto my thing. A couple of weird quirks. It's still, I managed to find another part that, like the clean sweep part. But every time I go into settings to check storage, it crashes, which is reassuring. And then it keeps telling me that this program is making your phone run, your device run slowly. Please delete it. The program that's making my device run slowly is the program that I'm trying to use. So I'm like, how much space? Apparently I've got like 2.5 gig left. And literally all I'm doing is downloading ebooks or EPUB, which are kilobytes at a time. They're not huge files at all. I mean, I don't know if I can find the file size. Actually, I might be able to find the file size. But I have downloaded War and Peace because public domain, and which is notorious for being one of the longest books ever, and therefore should have the biggest file size. Oh, if I go, yeah. So if I go to here, go to ebooks, Plato. Trouble is, it does it by first name rather than second name, so no, it doesn't seem to be doing it by any kind of order. Really? Okay, that doesn't. Oh, you can't see. It doesn't put it either alphabetical, unless it's doing it by size. But then Tolstoy should be near the top. Let me just see if I can. Tolstoy. Young Tsar. So there's no. No sort button. War and Peace, right. War and Peace is the biggest, presumably the biggest novel. Alright, it doesn't give me the actual file size. I don't know why. More? Oh, okay, I can rearrange it. But no, I can't work out the file size, but I can't imagine it's more than a byte. Because it's EPUB, and EPUB tend to be smaller file sizes. Yeah, basically it's grumbling because it's making it run slow, but it's the only program I want to use. So anyway, where's my book? Oh, there it is. I've seen it. Anyway, enough waffling about ebooks, and let's look at the real book. Segues. I'm getting good at them. I don't know what that was. That kind of thing. I'm tired. I don't know why. It's not like it worked. Oh no, my bookmark fell out. Oh god. Oh, this is not good. Oh, good. Bear with. Oh, here you go. Found it. This is why I have the bookmark. We're getting there. Look at that. Right. Oh god. Do you like poetry? Write a poem about a family member. Do I like poetry? Well, I can. Yes, but if I'm listening to it, I have trouble reading poetry for myself. I also have a rainbow giraffe. When it comes to reading poetry, and I've got a couple of different poem books I've sort of tried to sort of sit down with, a couple of classics and all that. And I find reading poetry can be quite dry. But if I'm listening to it, especially with someone with a very nice speaking voice, and for example, I do have quite a few poems as read by Benedict Cumberbatch, that's really chill. In fact, I used to put that on and listen when I was having trouble sleeping. It is really, really chill, just really sort of mellow, nice to listen to. So, yeah, I like I like listening to poetry sometimes, not every single poem. Like there are some that kind of go on, but if it's been read and presented well, then yeah, I can probably sit and listen to it for a little while. I've never been to like poetry readings and then the whole clicky think of thing, like the beatnik thing. So to listen to rather than to read. And I was never very good at writing it, and I don't think I can come up with anything on the fly. I think that's. I'm actually trying to come up with a limerick. Okay, there was a family called Speck, who everyone says goes to heck. No. No. They move with such haste and cause such great waste, but at least they weren't listening to Beck. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, rhyming Speck is a relatively easy thing to do. I don't want to rewrite a poem about my family. I may write one in the book, but not to recite it here because it gives us something to think about it. And I don't, as I said, I don't like really talking about my family and their names. Like I'll mention them by, you know, relativeness. Like I forgot to mention it was my sister's birthday on Tuesday. I said hi, it's all good. And then obviously I mentioned my nephews and parents, but I don't like using names, and if I wrote poetry about them, I'd probably have to put some direct reference to who they are. And yeah, I can't. Yeah, like I said, reading poetry, fine. Listening to poetry is fine. Reading it, if it's a short something or other, fair enough. Writing it, no, not very good at writing it at all. You know, some people can come up with like poems like that, and apparently I can't. Not even a limerick. Not even a limerick with an easy to rhyme name. Maybe it's because I try and say, and it's not natural for me to say heck either. I usually say hell. Because heck is a chicken. Speck actually means bacon, but heck is not even. I don't know. I'll work on it. If I come up with something better than that, I'll let you know. But meanwhile, I'm tired. My throat's starting to hurt, and I don't know. I might get an early night. But either way, we've definitely got to the end of our time. I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to say, if you've been watching, awesome, thank you. Oh, and the t-shirt is this really cool Hill Valley hoverboard neon thing. But if you've been watching, thank you. I appreciate you. You're awesome. I've been Michelle. You've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!